All right, guys, so today we're heading over to the Hilton in Woburn for a twin Bat Mitzvah. I tried to do a Bar Mitzvah by myself back in, I think it was 2019, and it didn't go so well. So I was like, you know what? I'm never doing another Bar Mitzvah ever again. And then I met this MC that I work with. His name's Stan. I'll try to plug his Instagram later in the video, but when I saw him do what he does at Bar Mitzvahs, I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna do another Bar Mitzvah without Stan. So he's a rock star, he's a dancer, so he gets the kids going and teaches them some simple dance moves, gets them moving, and he's just overall a great MC. So I got some hula hoops in the back for the kids, which is something I don't normally do, but they requested them, so I'm like, all right, let's just do it. And so I went out, bought a few hula hoops, and then I have a 5th grade graduation party next week. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give these hula hoops to those kids at the 5th grade party. I think they'd appreciate that. So I just don't have any space in my house anymore for all this stuff. But yeah, so looking forward to this one. On the documentation that I have somewhere in here, the ballroom's on the 3rd floor. So I'm hoping this isn't gonna be a nightmare of a load-in, but you know, especially because I'm so sore from the wedding I DJ'd last night. The link to that vlog is gonna be in the description. But I'm so sore from that and I'm tired, and we'll see if I can get through this. But yeah, should be smooth. This client seems very particular about stuff. So what I noticed is those type of people, and I don't want to jinx it because it's still early in the day, but those people seem to be the easiest to work with, but who knows? Again, I'm not going to jinx it, and I'll follow up with you guys later. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, welcome to the Hilton in Woburn. I'm gonna share with you guys the easiest way to load in for your back, so you can just load in with the cart. I go in this way, so there's actually 2 load-ins to this building, and I'll show you guys both. This way was the easiest for me because I just had a cart, rolled in. A lot of hotels, they don't like you to just kind of go in through the front because that's for the guests. And this hotel, for whatever reason, is crazy busy today. So you got this thing, I'm gonna hit this. I had to run back to the car for an extension cord. But wheeled it through the front. People at the desk, they might have something to say about you loading in this way. Okay, why isn't that registered? Somebody's gotta fix that. But I always just say, well, my back doesn't permit me to use stairs, so that's how I always avoid it.
Is this where you're bound?
Excuse me. All right, so you guys go up this way, up this little hill. Beautiful here. Straight ahead all the way. Keep going straight. You want to hook this right. This is a good distance, but it's worth it to just put everything on a cart. And then this door to the left, it says employees only. Hello. And then there's the service elevator. Hello. Those are my lights. Okay. Second way is this loading dock right here. How's it going?
How you doing?
Good. You just walk up these stairs, which I was not willing to do. I left some small stuff here, like the hula hoops and stuff, that I didn't care. And then you just go up here to that service elevator, hit the 3rd floor. It's the main ballroom. But the idea is that you do hit this elevator because it takes you directly up to the kitchen of the ballroom. Then you just load in through the kitchen. But yeah, loading docks around back, or you can cut through the front way. If you use your imagination how I went straight through, that's where you'll find the loading dock. But yeah, sometimes they'll be like at the front, like, oh, you can't come through this way. Oh, I have a medical condition, I have to. Really, what's the medical condition? None of your damn business. All right, so when you come off the elevator, you go right. Thank you, sir. And hook a left, and here's your dance floor. 2 J9s.
audience, wave to the camera. Everyone to see. Hey, hey. Clap. Keep it going.
Into the light of a dark black night.
All right, what's up guys? So I just want to get on here real quick just to give you guys a quick gig recap. So just as I called it earlier on in the video about clients who are very particular leading up to an event, seem to be the best to work for the day of the event, that's exactly what happened. So this client was awesome. Like, there was really no complaints. I watched them the whole time just enjoy themselves, and that's always a plus. So my eyes are usually kind of just locked in with them, just making sure, hey, are they having a good time? You know, I checked in at the end of the night and the feedback was incredible. So I think the one debacle that I had was before the event even started. I guess they booked a table game vendor and they were missing an air hockey table, and the client came in and she's just like, where's the air hockey table? We paid for this. And I'm like, yeah, we're just the DJs. But I said, let me just go check the loading dock just to see if they're there. And sure enough, they were on the loading dock just bringing up the air hockey table. So that was fine. And then afterwards, everything was cool. Everything was kosher. So had a great time. Even this little kid, I was teaching him how to DJ. And I gotta say, man, I never lose focus of the kids. I'm always making sure that like they're either inspired or having a great time. If they are curious about DJing, it really is about them. And I trust them even though they're still learning boundaries. I trust them a lot more than a drunk person with their drink, just kind of like walking over to the DJ booth, they're stumbling. But yeah, overall great event, and loading out with the hula hoops was, again, I think that's a new nightmare that I unlocked. I hope I never have to do that again. I'll have to figure out a creative way to bring them in and out. So probably in the next gig vlog, I'll be doing a hula hoop challenge while I'm pushing the cart. So definitely look for that on the next one. Thank you guys for watching. And if you guys know a DJ, a younger DJ who could benefit from this content, please tag them in the comments and we'll build a community here. So see you guys in the next one.